Good morning. Good morning. It is Trisha Campbell here, your plus size supermodel, confidence, body image, and model coach. How are you guys doing? Hello to all my people. Hello, LinkedIn. You're getting your props first. Hello, all my LinkedIn people. I see you. And of course, Insta. Hello. Hi, guys. I know I've not been on here live for a long time. How are you guys doing? It is Juneteenth. Of course, we're celebrating that. And for those of you who don't know what that is, I'll explain it in a minute. But hello, 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 of course, to my confidence queens who are in my confidence private Facebook group on Facebook. Hello, ladies. Hi, thank you for joining. I see you. If you're not here live, well, we're live right now, live and direct. We are live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Give it that fist pump. Hello, my Insta people. I see you. Give it that fist pump, of course. And of course, I'm wearing my African dress here. I should get up and give it a yeah. Let's get up and give it a yes. Woo, 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 woo. Feeling super good today, guys. Yes, and of course, happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Of course, happy belated Father's Day. And of course, you guys know I love my dad. My dad is a man of great wisdom, love. He has such a big heart. So, again, Daddy, thank you for everything. Happy Father's Day weekend, of course. Yes. So, today's topic, we're going to dive right into it. Today's topic is 3 keys on how to travel. And you guys probably like, why the hell is she a travel expert? Because I've been to, hey, Stanley, I see you, Stanley. What a go on, Waffen? Wave Stanley Devas is an amazing photographer. Oh my God, for all my models out there, whether you're plus size, straight size, whatever size you are, check Stanley. He will give you amazing photos. Definitely. Some of his photos I still use today. Definitely. Of course. So hope everything is going well with you, Stanley. Thanks for joining. That's on Instagram. Yes. So the topic is 3 keys on how to travel today, guys. And picking back off of last week. Oh my God, can you guys hear me? On Facebook? Oh, I didn't even have my mic on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not good. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, my Facebook people. Can you hear me? Someone let me know if you could hear me. I totally did not have my mic on. Oh, yo. Okay. All right. There we go. Now I got my mic on. Funny. Now I got my mic on. All right. So 3 keys on how to travel. And you're like, why, are you an expert at that? I have been over to almost 30 something countries. And of course, I travel frequently now again because the world is opened up again. And I am definitely traveling more. So I know everybody's happy. I've been through the airport so many times and I'm seeing so many people traveling now, and it's a new way of travel. So I'm going to give you 3 tips, guys, of course, maybe a number 4 bonus one on things you need to know to make your travel a little more let me get some lotions on my hand. You guys know my lives are so live, it's so real. Get some lotion here. Yes, my Insta people, it's so good to see you too. We're live. Yes. Okay, Facebook, let me know if you guys could hear me. Yeah, because it's not cool when you're here doing a live and nobody could hear you. But yes. All right. So number 1 tip, of course, is from the 3 keys of how to travel. Here we go. Number 1 is prepare, guys. And of course, if you're going on a trip, you got to prepare unless it's fabulous there. You're a model or actor or you're in entertainment or something for your job and they just swing it on you, right? But if it comes to you and you have to plan it and make reservations and all this stuff, the best thing is to do it early. I can't say it enough, because even with the cruises, with the flights, with the hotels, everything is getting booked up very fast, right? So you have to prepare. So how you can prepare, of course, you research, you make your reservation. So a lot of people think they need a lot of money, even as far as, I'm going to give you a quick secret. Like, you could go to booking.coms, agoda.com, make your reservations and hold that hotel, that you lock in that price early, right? You lock in that price early, that if you do it too last minute, you're going to get that last minute price. Sometimes that work, but sometimes it does not. So I like booking.com for that. And I like Agoda, AGODA.com. And when you're traveling international, that's my booking portal that I normally book my travel through. And of course, guys, I know I used to do dream trips. I'm no longer doing that. It just didn't feel right to me anymore. It just didn't work out. So I'm no longer doing that. I know a lot of you have reached out to me after a while, but just to let you know, I'm not doing dream trips anymore. Right. So I just do like all the traditional stuff that everybody's doing and new stuff. So when I hear of new ways how to save money and travel on Lux and all of that, I will let you guys know, of course, definitely. But for right now, I'm just giving you those, just prepare, right? So you can go to booking.com, Expedia. I don't use that. What I use is Agoda for internationaltravel.com and booking.com, because you could make your reservation, hold the room or villa or wherever you're staying at that price, and then go back in and pay at a later date. So that helps definitely when you're planning a trip, of course. And if you're going international, guys, you need a passport, right? So my go-to guy is Rush Passports, right? So you could definitely tell them that Trisha sent you, of course. Rush Passports, you could get your passport in a week, a month, all of that, like really expedited. You could get your passport, and you need a passport. Some countries you need visas, right? Hello, Ghana, Nigeria, all those places. I know I want to come, but I had a Ghanaian visa, but it's up. So this was like during COVID time, and it just went up and I didn't get to go. Yes. So if you're watching the replay, wataguan, bonsoir. Oh my God, konnichiwa, replay, put replay in the comments if you're watching the replay. But this is live right now, live and direct. Yes, my Insta people, I see you. Yes. And Facebook, of course. Let me know where you're coming in from, how the weather is going, all of that. We're talking about travel today. You know, we love to travel, of course. And happy Juneteenth. We're in the USA. Of course, I'll tell you what Juneteenth is all about in a few, of course, for those of you who don't really know what it's all about. Yes. So, of course, so you're making your reservations. Of course, yes, you're booking your ticket. And to book plane tickets, I normally just go on the airline website, or what do I normally use? Yeah, normally, because then the points, can we talk about your rewards and your points? You want to get with that airline that, you know, when you book, of course, shout out to Delta. I love Delta and JetBlue. Those are two of my yay. I just came back from Greece, and of course, I got absolutely amazing travel points. So make sure you go on there, become a member of those airlines that you get your travel points, because it's really, so sometimes when you see I'm traveling, I don't even pay because I'm using those points, right? So that's another thing. So make sure you register with whatever airline is it. You know, Cathay Pacific goes to China. They're affiliated, I think, with American Airline and JetBlue and all these different South African Airways, like all these different airlines have affiliates now. So you want to make sure you know which one you join and that you're getting points, especially if you're going international, guys. You're going to get some nice miles. So you could use your miles to go to buy another plane ticket with the miles. It's like cash. So bing. You got to do that. Yes, I see you guys at Insta. Yes, Facebook. Let me know if you guys could hear me, see me, all of that. Yes, because my mic was not attached earlier. Oh my goodness. Yes. So you make your reservations. I gave you guys some ways how you can make reservation without paying upfront. You could do that. And of course, TSA, of course, there's a lot more people traveling now. You're traveling with the kids, with a hubby, with the family, cousins, everybody. Maybe going on a family reunion, girls trip, maybe you're solo traveling. It's so good, especially in America, to go through the airport with pre-check, right? So you could get your global entry. You could just go on their website and look it up, and that will be a win-win, right? I'm so happy that I have my global entry, because when I fly back into America, it's so easy. You don't have to deal with all the long lines and all that stuff from pre-check. You don't have to take your shoes off, your coat off, take your computer out your bag. All this stuff is just fast and easy. And of course, they have Clear. I don't know much about it, but I see that when you're Clear, you're even bumping the people aside who has TSA pre-check. So I guess Clear is Clear. It's fast. It's faster. Yes. All right. So we talked about having your passport, and of course getting those reservations, preparing, thinking about where you want to go, and of course getting pre-check, TSA pre-check, Clear, all of that to make your travel experience a little more just easier and calmer, especially for people who you have anxiety with traveling. Let me know in the comments if you have anxiety. What's your biggest anxiety that you have with traveling? So these are some of the things that you could do to just let the process be a little easier. And of course, definitely, the airport lounge will always relax you. They have nice wine, nice food, all of that great stuff. Yes. So number 2 tip, guys, key on how to travel is check the climate. I'm going to give you guys a quick story, because y'all know I always have my stories. Always have my stories. So the first time I went to South Africa, I went and I did not check the weather. How can you travel somewhere and you don't even check the weather? I think I was just so excited. I was just so happy to go to Africa for the first time. And, as a little girl growing up in Jamaica, of course, you watch, you see what Africa is all about. And you're like, everywhere in Africa is warm. That is a lie from the pit of hell. So I get to South Africa. I think it was trying to remember what month that was. Oh my God. I'm drawing a blank right here. So what I want to tell you is make sure you prepare, right? Check the weather. Yeah, check the weather. Make sure you check the weather. Don't assume that a country is warm or hot, or the weather. All you're gonna need is a bikini. And of course, there's cultural ways how to dress also. So it's very important to know, research the country that you're going to for the climate, also for their customs, what they want, how they want you to dress. So I'm on this story now. So I go to South Africa, and I think it was in either June or July or something like that. I get there and I'm in my little dress. I'm thinking it's gonna be warm because it's summer in America, in the USA. On the eastern side of the world, it is warm. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going with my, my dresses, a little bit. I always travel with a jacket. Always travel with a jacket. And that's a tip. Always travel with your jacket and with a scarf. Definitely. You can't go wrong with that. That's the only thing that I had for warm weather, right? When I traveled to South Africa for the first time. So I get there and I get outside, guys. It's like a freezer. I'm like, what the hell? It is cold. It was cold. So if you're traveling to like South Africa, Cape Town, that side of the world right now, like, it is cold at this time. When it's summer here in the States or in the Caribbean, over there it is winter. So make sure you check the climate, of course, definitely. You don't want to be freezing. You don't want to feel uncomfortable. So just make sure you check the climate, because of course you'll know what to pack. You don't want to, of course, and these airlines, they're charging everything for overload travel, for over weight, for overweight packages, not packages, your suitcase. So you don't want your suitcase to be overweight where you putting certain things in there that you do not need. You want to make sure that you check the climate, that you know how to dress, check the cultural customs if you're traveling overseas. If you're within America or within the Caribbean, you know already, you know what's going on, you know all of that. So you don't need to worry about that. But if you're traveling internationally, it's definitely important, because you don't want to go, oh my God, you go out and you're like shopping. Hey, production chick, I see you. Where you heading this summer? Yes, I know you love to travel too. Hi. It's so good to see you, my Insta people. Yes. We're talking about travel today. It is summer here in the States. Over in South Africa, other countries, it is actually winter. So you have to know what you're doing, of course. Hey, beautiful. I love to travel. I'm an agent now. Oh, that's great. Are you a travel agent, or are you customer rep agent on flights? Where are you going? And that is so exciting. Oh, that is super nice. I love that. So nice to hear that. Welcome to Confidence Live, of course. Yes. And I know you guys probably asked, when does Tricia come on Confidence Live? It's every Monday at 8:30 a.m. USA time. And I'm here every Monday. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes if I'm traveling, sometimes it get too hectic. But I'm always here every Monday at 8:30 a.m. right? USA time. Yes. So as I was saying, guys, so that's key number 2. Check the climate so you know what you're packing. Let me give you a quick story. So the first time I went to Dubai, I was traveling again with my what's going on here? I was traveling with my PR team. Yep. My PR team. And they had told me, they had briefed me, do not, like, you need to wear a longer stuff. You don't need to be in your little mini stuff. You can't be in your swimsuit, not too much cleavage, all of this stuff. Just they prep me. That's why I'm saying, make sure you go to these companies and make sure that you, not these companies, to make sure you go on these countries' website and see what the dress code is, and the customs of their culture and their spirituality and all of that, because you don't want to be out there looking all crazy, right? So I'm in Dubai. I go to the Dubai mall, of course, and I'm wearing a mini skirt. The looks that I got, I was like, oh my God, not in a good way, okay? Because it's a Muslim country, so you have to try to cover up. Yeah, in some of the touristy areas it's fine, but yeah, I mean, I was at the mall and I was like, okay, I could put my little mini skirt on. It was not a good idea. Thank you so much, Shay. Thank you. I feel beautiful. Yes. Yes, South Africa is in the building. Hey, Bumaski, yes, check the climate. Yes, you got to check the climate, of course, because you'll know what to pack and you don't want to feel uncomfortable when you're traveling, of course. Yes, definitely. Thanks for joining. Yes. What time is it in South Africa? Like 1 o'clock right now. And of course, guys, can we talk about the time differences too? The time differences, right? You got to make sure you know the time differences, because especially if you're working, when I travel, I work I relax, I lay back, check out the culture, all of that. But sometimes I have to work, answer emails, all that stuff. You don't want to be in South Africa where it's like 7 hours, or I just went to Greece, it was 7 hours ahead of America, and you're like, emailing people when it's like 5 o'clock there, it's like what, 1 a.m. in the States. So you have to know the different time zones too, right? And what I normally do when I get on the plane, if the country is forward, I start to live on that country's time once I get on the plane. So if you're going to that country, they're 7 hours ahead, get on their time clock the minute you get on the plane. It helps with the jet lag. all of that, because your brain and your body is telling you, no, you don't want to sleep right now. No, it's not dinner time, it's breakfast time. So you have to train your body and drink a lot of water. A lot of water, guys. I remember the first time I went to China, I was super excited, didn't drink any water, my head was spinning. That's when I found out about definitely a thing called jet lag. Like, you don't want, yes, you do not want jet lag to let your head be hurting, all of that. Okay, South Africa, it's 3 p.m. right now. See, guys, they're actually what, 9 hours ahead. So imagine that you're going from one place where it's 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then there it's 3 p.m. So the jet lag will mess with your body. Don't underestimate it, especially if you're going to be ripping and running. You're going to be taking in some excursions. You're going to be looking at the sites. Maybe you're going there for work. Maybe you're an influencer, travel influencer, and you have to get your photos done. You have to look fresh. You have to be ready. You don't want to be there and you crash. Not to say that you take a nap. Like, that's what I always do. So of course, last week I did talk about it's okay to relax. Let me know in the comments who took me up on that. Like, I gave 3 tips. 1, take a nap. So while you're traveling, don't be scared to take a nap. Obrigado. Brazil is in the building. Obrigada. Hey, I see you, Brazil. Hey. Yes, thanks for joining on Instagram. Yes. Yeah, so of course, that is tip. What am I saying? I love giving tips, but it's 3 keys to travel. So the number 2 key is definitely check the climate and all of that good stuff, because you want to know what to pack. Because again, and a little secret tip, guys, I see people with these plastic suitcases, or I don't know what they're made out of, but I have tried that, and let me tell you, you don't want your suitcase to be weighty already, have a lot of pounds on it, have a lot of grams on it already before you even put your clothes in the suitcase. So make sure, I know it's probably not as fashionable, but a cloth one, light cloth suitcase is very good. I mean, I've traveled a lot with my black one. I have a Samsonite one, and it's really great, because these people, they just throw your suitcase, they throw your luggage. And if you're traveling all the time, those suitcases, the pretty, I don't know if what they're made out of, titanium, or I'm not an expert at that, but if those are the suitcases you're traveling with and you're going to be traveling a lot, they're going to get broken, and sometimes they're heavier, so they add pounds to your, when you put your suitcase on the scale, and you're going to get overcharged. Yes, what's going on? Yes, in Brazil. Yes. Yes, bom dia. Yes, can't wait to come back to Brazil, of course. Oh my God, Ipanema. I just love Ipanema Beach. Had a photo shoot on there. Oh my God, was one of my clients. Sol de Janeiro. Love you guys for taking me there. It was so awesome. Can't wait to come back. Yes. So of course, key number 3, of course, something that sometimes we don't really think about. You got to make sure your health is good, right? Because if you're traveling, you're in a whole other country. Yes, Felipe. Miss you, Felipe. Yes. So if you're in another country and you're traveling all the time, or even if you're traveling within the States and the Caribbean, Asia, all these different places, especially if you're traveling far from home, you want to make sure that you check with your doctor, make sure that you're healthy. Of course, some countries require vaccinations. When you go to South Africa, you don't need a vaccination. You don't need it. Like South Africa is one of the most modern places in Africa. So Cape Town, all of those places, Johannesburg, it's like a city. So it's like a soft touch into Africa, right? So like Nigeria, Lagos, and Accra, and those places, Tanzania, all those other places, some of those countries do require vaccinations, right? So you got to go on malaria shots. and stuff like that before you go. Some people do say you can do it when you get there, but it's just better to just find out from their consulate, from their embassy, like how that works. And don't let you get frustrated about it. I don't like injections. I don't like none of that stuff. But if I gotta go, I gotta go, and I gotta get it. Yes, because I've been putting it off too long, of course. So make sure you're on the health tip. You're great, right? And for all my women out there, of course, we have our thing every month. Make sure you have enough sanitary like pads and tampons and stuff, especially if you're going to be in a swimsuit and all of that, because some countries, believe it or not, especially in the islands, I've noticed they don't have the same tampons, the same pads and all that. If you flow heavy, you don't want to be in trouble. Make sure you have all your stuff before you leave and you pack it with you, because you don't know where you're going to be. If you're going to be on a boat, if you're going to be on a yacht, you're going to be on a cruise, you're going to be somewhere out in a forest. So you have to have all these things with you, and your medications. Maybe you have high blood pressure, you have asthma, the heat, the colds. You'd want to make sure that you are okay. Also, for food allergies, let me give you a quick story. So y'all know I'm a travel influencer model. So I was just hired by Virgin Voyages also. But Virgin Voyages, if y'all looking for amazing cruise to go on, I cannot say enough about going on Virgin Voyages cruise line. It's a new luxurious super yacht, the new way how to travel, baby. It's so nice. So of course, on this key, which is, have your medications, make sure your health is good. When you cruise with them, you don't have to worry about your food allergies. You let them know. And also what I found out too, which I'm late to this, when you're traveling on an airplane, also, you could pre-order your food. Like if you have dairy allergies, wheat allergies, peanuts allergies, you let them know, and they will take care of you. They will definitely take care of you. Yes, I'm happy you're going on Virgin Cruise. Yes. Where are you going? Oh my God, I think they have Australia, New Zealand coming up. Sorry, my New Zealanders. I got a little excited, tongue tied there. Yes. So when are you leaving? Oh my God, I'm excited for you. That is so awesome, right? So when you're on Virgin Voyages, if you have a food allergy, so y'all know I cannot eat dairy. I would need my lactose pills. So this is when I'm telling you guys, when you travel, make sure you have all your medications with you. I always have to travel with my lactose pills, right? Those are like the only pills. And I try not to do it. So they have so many non-dairy options, so many non-wheat, all these different options for you, and they keep you healthy. They're like, you see that amazing ice cream and cake, and you're like, I want a piece of that. And they're like, no, Miss Campbell, remember, you are lactose. We have a variation of that, non-dairy variation of that we could give you. And guys, sometimes it tastes sometimes even better than the regular dairy version. And you won't get sick because you're away from home. You're in different countries. You do not want to get sick while you're out, right? Sometimes it's hard. I know sometimes we get stomach viruses because, you want to try those countries' food. Of course, you don't want to be a brat and not try the food. I remember I went to China. The company took us on a fabulous lunch. And I remember some of the stuff I couldn't eat, but all you do, you take a little bite of it and you just, keep it moving. You don't want to be like, ooh, what's that? Like, you don't want to be rude and all of that stuff. You have to just be gracious. And if you don't eat something, you just express it. No, that's something that I do not really eat, right? Yes. So those are the 3 keys, guys. Of course. So have fun this summer, this winter. I know in some countries it's winter, in some places it's summer. Have fun, of course. My agenda, I don't even know where I'm traveling next, but to God be the glory. He always works it out. He always sends me somewhere that I love. So I don't know where I'll be going next, but of course, guys, I'll take you with me all the time. Yes. So Juneteenth, y'all know let me get up again. Let me get up again. Juneteenth, guys. I am here in my dress here. I got this in South Africa. Yes. Definitely got this in South Africa years ago. When did I get it again? A couple years ago. But I love this dress. It's nice and flowy and lovely. Yes. So Juneteenth, guys. I'm Jamaican, so I didn't really know what Juneteenth was. So I finally found out what it was. Sorry, guys. For all my Black Americans here in America, that's when you guys got freedom. And I am super happy. That is such an amazing thing. Of course, that's when, yes, Juneteenth. Yes. Happy Juneteenth. Yes. Happy Juneteenth. 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 What is going on with my why I can't talk today? But y'all know I am always live and up. Yeah. So Juneteenth is when the slaves got free. And I cannot believe it took so many years for it to be a national holiday. So it's a national holiday now in America. So banks and all these other places, I hope it's not open. Let me know if they're following the rules. I mean, it took how many years to get this? So let's celebrate and be happy in who we are. You know, we're kings and we're queens, of course, definitely. And our forefathers fought so hard for us. That's why I had to talk about travel today too, because it's in my spirit. Our forefathers, a lot of us, your grandmother, your great-grand, your great-great-grand, grandpa, grandma, they did not get to travel, guys. The world is open, you know, to everyone. So take the time, take those kids on a trip, show them around the world. It's important because our ancestors, a lot of them did not get to travel. Or when they did, it was by force. Let me say that again. They did not get to travel. When they traveled, it was by force. So you're not forced. This is why I'm saying make your decision. You have your own decision on where you can go. You know, grandma didn't get to go to the Maldives. Grandma didn't get to go to Seychelles, Tanzania, Zanzibar, all Australia, you know, to Cannes, to Milan, all of these fabulous places, of course. And let me piggyback a little bit because while I'm wearing this, I'm remembering a quick story. So I went to Paris for a day. I remember it was like Valentine's. I was traveling again with my PR team. And what I want to tell you guys, make sure that you always have your travel documents with you and on you when you're in a foreign country. So we were taking the train, the Eurostar. We're going to take the Eurostar. We were staying in London. So we actually took the Euro. We were in Paris for the day and we're going back to London now. And of course, you know, I live in America, so I'm flying back to America like the next day. So I get to immigration because even though it's a train you're taking, there's still customs, there's still immigration there. You have to show them your documents. So I get up to the immigration and there's this lady, the immigration lady. She's like, "Can I see your travel?" She's French. She's like, "Can I see your travel documents to go back to the USA?" And I'm like fumbling. I'm like, "Oh my God, 1 minute. Let me look at it." So I normally keep everything on my phone. And I did that time when I was traveling. I never used to turn my roaming on. So I didn't have my roaming on and I couldn't find the travel documents. Do you know this lady would not let me go through to get on the train? And the train was leaving in 5, 6, 7, 2 minutes, right? And my PR people, they had went through already, but they were standing there and they were waiting for me. I thank them for that because I got so nervous. Because if I did not make it back to England, I couldn't go back, catch my flight to come back to the States. So this is to tell you, always make sure wherever you are, have your travel documents right with you. This woman would not let me out through the gates to go on the train. So this is what saved me. My hat right here. This is a handmade hat right here. Oh my God. I bought this in London, handmade. So one of the custom officers come over. It's a guy. He's French. "Hey, Luca." He's French. Ooh la la. Merci beaucoup. He's French. And he was like, "Ooh, that is a beautiful hat. Where did you get that?" And then we start talking. And that softened up the customer, the customs after the immigration officer in the Parisian Eurostar train station. This wasn't even the airport, right? And she would not let me through. And so I started looking for my travel documents, found it. And when I found it, I showed, but it was like the train was almost ready to leave, guys. So don't make sure you have your travel documents with you all the time. You know, if your travel documents, meaning where you're staying, the next flight you're catching, all of that good stuff, especially if you're an American citizen, or it doesn't matter. Just make sure you just have it on hand, especially when you're going from country to country. And this, I'm telling you, I always thank my little hat here because it totally softened her up and changed her mood. And she was like, please, next time, make sure you have your travel documents on hand when we ask. And I was like, okay, bye, ta-ta. And I was on the Eurostar. Oh my God, close call. So yes, so Juneteenth, celebrate for your ancestors, travel around the world. Yes, even if it's not around the world, go to different states, different places. It could be a 1 hour trip, even if it's to jump in your car and go somewhere. Yes, go somewhere and take the kids and show them around and all that good stuff. Because our ancestors did not get to do that free willy all the time. Yes. So people always ask me, guys, how you could work with me, of course. And there's a couple of ways how you could work with me, of course. So number one, first and foremost, of course, you could hire me as a model. Yes. Runway, print, commercial, model, of course. So so all my LinkedIn people, all my clients on LinkedIn, I love you guys. Yes, I am still a fit expert. I fit clothing, lingerie, bras, all that good stuff. Will let your garments and lingerie fit like an amazing garment where people just want to buy it. Yes, that's me. Yeah. Yeah, so you can reach out to me for that. Of course, for Insta, of course, DM me about that, or yeah, you can just DM me about that. And of course, I also have, hey Paul, I see you. Hey, Paul Visuals. He is a definitely amazing photographer. So all my models out there, check it out. Look down on my feed, you'll see one of the beautiful photos I just took in the Adriatic Sea while we were on Virgin Voyages. Paul Visuals took it, and it's an amazing photo. Yes. So guys, hey, thanks for joining Paul Visuals. Yes, all my photographers coming in. I love that. So of course, you could hire me for that, for fit modeling, expert fit modeling, technical fit modeling, not just any type of fit modeling. All my clients, you know, all those companies. Yes. And of course, the second way, of course, is my influencing. I'm a travel. That's why we're talking about travel today. Of course, on my hotels, my cruise lines, my airlines, all of those fabulous places. And of course, yes, I'm a travel influencer, beauty influencer, and of course, fashion, of course, definitely, and empowerment influencer too. So I do those four, of course. So that's how, you could work with me, hire me to do all that for you, to help you with your travel products. Yes, I love doing that. Beauty products. Ooh, this makeup. Ooh, this lipstick. Who is it by? All that amazing stuff. And of course, fashion. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Yes. Right. So, and also number 3, which is dear and great to my heart because I get to give back and help empower other women, is my coaching. So I'm a model coach. If you want to get into modeling and you don't know where to start, you don't know which agencies to go to, they're telling you you're too short, you are not tall enough, all those things go out through the window. You don't live in a top market where there's modeling, like New York, California, or London, or South Africa, or Cape Town, or Australia, or those top places. You could still model, especially nowadays. I see you guys on Facebook, people. Yes. So you could work with me on that. Yes, I will coach you, of course, on how to do that. And, maybe you want to learn lighting, posing, and all of that. Um, you could definitely hire me for that also, because I do that. And of course, confidence coaching. Without confidence, you can't do anything. Of course, maybe you want to get more in front of the camera, and maybe you're just down on yourself. You're like, oh my God, oh, my kids are leaving. I'm an empty nester. I don't want to date anymore. I just want to be alone. I don't feel right. Oh my God, what am I doing? Something happened to you in the past, all that stuff. You're like, uh, oh yeah. Maybe you went through a breakup. You're like, my confidence is, why did he pick her and not me? That is one of the top things that make a lot of women lose their confidence. And that's something that I went through, guys. I went through a crazy breakup a couple of years ago, like crazy. My confidence went down, and I had to, like, go through coaching, revamping my whole life and all of that. And I don't want you guys to suffer with that. So that's a part of the confidence coaching where you could hire me for that. And of course, body image. Hello. I am a fabulous plus size supermodel. So I'm plus size. I love being plus size. Yes, I'm plus size. I got more to love. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. I'm not as scared of the jiggling. Yes, and not scared of this beautiful body. Yes, embrace it. I help women to embrace, embrace those beautiful curves, guys. Of course. Yes, so that is on the body image tip. Of course, maybe they told you, oh my God, your belly is too big. I know a lot of women suffer from that. You have cellulite, your body's too big, your hip is too big. No, you are beautiful the way you are. You are one of a kind. Do you know there's no one like you? No one. They could try to copy you, they could try to do the same thing that you're doing, but you are one of a kind. You are worthy, you're a genius. You're special, and don't let anyone tell you any different. You're on earth here to do God's work, to do that mission that He has put you on. So never forget that, right? So that's other ways how you could work with me. Of course, for that, on my Insta, just go on to my links there and book your confidence breakthrough call with me. Same thing on Facebook. So it was so good seeing you guys. Happy Juneteenth again. Why can't I say that? Juneteenth. Juneteenth. Yes. So good to see you guys. I'll see you guys next week for more Confidence Live. And of course, if you're watching the replay, let us know in the comments. If you're watching a replay from wherever you are in this beautiful world, this is why I love technology. Hey, Victory, nice to see you. Lee Saint, I see you. Is that Amy? Hey, Amy. Hi. One of my past coaching grads, of course, definitely. And out to all my ladies who want to glow up, get that confidence, feel beautiful, I'm here for you. And the models who want to start modeling, of course, and need some directions, of course. So, and how can I forget my brides? I also do the bridal finesse coaching, right? So where I help brides to feel amazing walking down the aisle, because it's the biggest time of your life. Of course, you want to make sure your pictures look great, your videos look great. So I help you on how to pose, how to feel confident coming down the aisle, help your bridesmaids also, because let's face it, not everybody's a model, not everybody loves to be in front of the camera. Just help you to relax on how to feel amazing and get those amazing photos, of course. So you could also work with me on that. Yes, I could work with you on that, of course, and let your photos look amazing and beautiful, and you feel more confident in your wedding. Definitely. So that is also something. So you could DM me or set up your Calendly, set up a booking with me, and we could go from there. All right, guys. So I will see you guys soon, and enjoy your travel, guys. Get out there. All right. I will see you soon. Bye.